All right. Well, welcome to our pilot episode. Welcome to the Me and the Boys podcast. Hopefully, we'll be able to get episodes up regularly. I think it'd be cool if we could do like a weekly thing, but we'll see how that goes. I'm Michael Cunningham, and I'll be conducting this episode. And yeah, I like to party, so that's pretty cool. All right, Gavin, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Gavin. I am the second introduced member of the Me and the Boys podcast. Some things that I enjoy, most things outdoors. I do enjoy all sports. And I made my way through high school, having as much fun as possible, and looking forward to figuring out college stuff.
All right, sweet, good to know. Thank you, Gavin. Garlynn?
My name is Garlynn. I probably got the weirdest name ever. I like to be a cowboy.
Yep.
I guess I like to party, even though Michael does.
Well, no, I already like to party, so you can't say that. So.
Well, this is a hot rod bit.
Well,
anyways.
on the top of this, Garlynn, so let's just stick to the...
Okay, well, I live in the freaking middle of nowhere.
This is where we are now.
We're in the freaking middle of nowhere right now, but...
Yeah, Garlynn's living room.
Yeah, the basement. But yeah, I made it through high school as well. I like to go hunting.
I wasn't aware that we were all supposed to say this much about ourselves.
Well, yeah.
We're getting really into
Can I get a redo?
Well, yeah, you can tell what you like. I like to go hunting. I played football in high school. I played on a JV team because I sucked, but...
That's not true.
But,
Spoken like a true other person on the JV team.
but,
I eventually made it big.
yeah, Crutchy made it big for 3 games.
6 games.
6? Was it 6?
Yeah.
Okay. But, I play JV football. I hang out with like 3 friend groups.
Yeah,
but,
he cheats on us quite frequently.
yeah. Anyways, I've hung out with these guys since sophomore year, so I kind of like them the best. So that's pretty much about me. Okay, Crutchy, you're up.
All right. My name is technically Connor, but I'm usually Crutchy with these guys. I also made it through high school, which apparently is some sort of an accomplishment.
We all got a piece of paper that says we're smart.
Yep.
I'm also going to college, like these fellas.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to college.
Yeah, at some point.
Go Aggies.
Go Cougars.
Go Cougars.
Go Stallions. Anyway, that's about all you'll need to know about me.
Yeah. I forgot to mention earlier that I also made it through high school. For those of you who didn't figure that out, and I'm going to college. So.
Also, my name is the one on the podcast. So if you need to search,
I think they already know how to search if they found the podcast.
All right. Well.
you accidentally refresh.
I mean, okay.
All right. So.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Eating potatoes.
We got a lot of epic stuff. Wait, what about potatoes?
Meat and potatoes. Let's get into it.
Meat and potatoes?
Meat and potatoes.
Oh.
Just like,
It's a common dish.
Yeah.
Served basically everywhere.
Yeah,
The
anyway.
Lancaster household.
Yeah, everybody eats meat and potatoes. Except for Indians. They just eat.
Well,
Alrighty.
No,
well,
they don't eat.
They
They don't
Fine, we
eat
can say
cows.
that.
They don't
Fine.
eat cows.
we can say that because Connor's an Indian.
Or I
It's
guess
fine.
they eat. No, I'm not talking
that
about
kind of Indian,
Indians.
and I'm
I'm not
also
talking about
American.
Native Americans. I'm talking about Indians.
Yeah, I figured because normally you say Native Americans.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we got a lot of epic stuff to talk about today. A lot of good Indian food to go over.
Please bear with us. This is the pilot episode.
We're off to a good start. All right.
I normally say Native American.
It's true. They don't know you, so they don't know that you normally say Native American. They're like, oh, well, this guy must be insensitive. He said Indian. No, make no mistake. Normally he says Native American. Now we can move on with the episode.
True. We Agree that Christopher Columbus pulled a goof when he called the Indians for the first time, and then we just all decided to stick with that goof for like 500 years. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, let's
Shout
talk
out to
about
Christopher
Will and
Columbus.
Jada.
All right, so we gotta first let's go over the topics. So we are gonna talk about Will Smith and Jada Smith a little bit, and just media in general.
Yeah. Okay.
We are gonna talk about movies and women and COVID and and we'll kind of just go from there. So,
Okay. Can I start out with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk about Jada and Will Smith right now. So I just barely showed all the boys the YouTube Red Table video and Jada's so-called entanglement. So first of all, we think it's completely wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, like, but anyways, I mean, Jada, like, kind of takes the whole situation, like, as a learning curve, and that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
she's like, oh, I needed to do this for me. You needed to cheat on your husband for yourself? What? That doesn't make any sense. And we get, like, that they were broken up or whatever, but still, if you're separated from that person, you should, I think they took the separation to find themselves, and, like, finding yourself in an affair, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And
yeah, she was kind of her point was that she was looking for her own happiness and like trying to find herself. Like it was kind of a journey of self-discovery for her rather than an affair, which is what it was.
So, boys.
Hey, Garlynn's dad.
Or are we in the middle of it?
yeah.
Can you hit pause for a second?
Anyways, that's my dad.
Good luck.
Yeah.
He's our sponsor.
Yeah. And anyways, back to Michael. What were you saying?
I was pretty much done.
You're pretty much done. So yeah, I mean, I don't think. Well, it's now a good time to tell them what we're a part of.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're all
Mormons.
Mormons.
We're all
members of the Church of Jesus
will.
Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you will, and please do, will.
Yeah. So, basically, in our religion, it's very family oriented, and so anytime we see like any cheating or anything, like we don't tolerate it. Kind of. Well, we don't appreciate it.
We don't appreciate it.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't, but like, I think especially with our religion, we don't appreciate it at all. But
yeah. Typically, it's looked down upon. I feel like it's.
I think it's looked down upon everywhere. But
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think most people look down upon it. But I guess
I'm not sure
Jada
this even
doesn't.
has to do it.
Never mind. But we just needed to tell you that because
Because hopefully you guys
some
don't get
things
too
we might
confused.
say are gonna be oriented toward.
There'll be church inside jokes.
Try sauce propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, that's it. It just doesn't make any sense. I think 50 Cent roasted the crap out of him, and
Yeah. Garlynn, tell us about that that DM that he sent.
basically
Will Smith.
50 Cent Will Smith a DM, and he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" or whatever, and then 50 was like, "Well, she needs to only ask herself to have sex with this dude."
Now, Garlynn, we might lose our sponsor.
Okay, and then there's like, okay, and so, yeah, and then Will said "F you" to 50 Cent, so
And then
it was good, and
Yeah.
then 50 Cent said, "Wait, what'd I do?" Question mark. It was funny, but okay, let's talk about. That's basically how we think about it.
yeah, and I don't know. I feel like the way that she approached it, the way that Jada approached it, was the way that a lot of people approach the media. Was that like they kind of like to push the blame somewhere else.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like she never once in that did she really admit that it was her fault.
Like she didn't even
was really just saying, "Oh, I was trying to help him out. Like he was in a tough spot, and I was in a tough spot too. So I got in an entanglement with him." And Will's all like, "An entanglement." Haha.
Yeah, it's like she's not even admitting
Yeah,
that.
she has no remorse for it.
Yeah, she's not even admitting like it was an affair or whatever. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, entanglement.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's just kind of going on in the media, so whatever.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's move on to the next topic, I guess.
All right. Movies. I guess we can kind of go into COVID as well with this because theaters are just barely opening up, and they're showing old movies now, and there are a lot of reasons for that. So Tenet was supposed to be one of the first movies released in theaters.
Freaking
again.
sucks. I got work off like 3 times in a row, and they kept moving the date.
Yeah. So it was planned for like late July, but then they moved it to August, and then they postponed it indefinitely because China was like, oh, actually that movie's too long for us to show in theaters with COVID. So that would have been a massive revenue loss for Christopher Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. China with the clutch COVID moves.
China's been pulling clutch COVID moves since December
early.
of last year.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or November, I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, anyway, now it's postponed indefinitely, which is kind of a bummer because COVID numbers are spiking again. So really we don't know when theaters are going to open up for sure, which kind of sucks because they could definitely go out of business for good if people don't come back for like old movies or if this doesn't blow over at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think so. My older brother, he was talking about how, I mean, I think the movie industry was already dying with the movie theater industry, anyways.
Yeah.
With like streaming services.
Yeah,
and-
streaming
yeah.
services
Yeah.
and things like that. But my older brother, he says what he could see coming back was driving movie theaters, though. Because you go there in your own car, and it's very safe, and you just watch a movie in your own car, in your own space.
Yeah.
But,
I could see that.
yeah, and it's not only the movie theater industry that's being affected by this,
No, yeah,
like
absolutely.
the productions.
Right.
Every movie that's being made right now.
Oh yeah, because those rely on the movie theaters, and they're not going to release anything until the movie theaters are back up. So it's just a domino effect, and
Right. Yeah.
And it takes a hit on our economy too.
yeah.
So like,
Yeah, so even if COVID does itself blow over, I don't think the effects will go away for at least a long time.
yeah,
Especially since going off of what Garlynn said, a lot of people are moving over to streaming services now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So to see a lot of people go back to theaters would be kind of out of the blue. I feel
Yeah.
like if everybody's on the streaming services for now.
yeah, for sure.
But
Yeah.
yeah. It's actually been kind of nice seeing some of the old movies in theaters though. There are certain movies that are definitely enhanced, I feel like, on the big screen. Like I saw Interstellar in IMAX recently, and that was an experience. It was awesome. I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, definitely now is the time where if you did miss seeing some of your favorite movies in theaters, now is the time that you look up when they'll be playing again, and you can go and catch them in theaters with that specific experience, because it's just not
Right.
the same without the movie theater popcorn,
Yeah.
the big screen, and the good audio, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, especially with the movies from the 80s where, like, kids like us who grow up and with Netflix and that, and you watch these movies on Netflix or whatever, like
Sure.
Ferris Bueller or, I don't know,
Oh yeah. that's
Karate
right.
Kid or whatever, or the Goonies. But, like, you grow up with them and you're kind of attached to them because they're good movies, you know.
Right.
And,
So it's nice to see those come back to theaters and
yeah,
kind of go through
You
the same
have, like,
experience
the-
that your parents
yeah.
went through or your grandparents even.
yeah. Yeah.
Like Indiana Jones was showing a couple weeks ago. I don't know if it still is, but Raiders of the Lost Ark. So that was a really good movie to see in theaters. But yeah, I think nostalgia is definitely a really nice play into that.
I kind of wish I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure you do.
I freaking love Indiana Jones. For anybody listening, I love it. I
in case he
think,
doesn't bring it up 50 more
yeah,
times
I
this
freaking,
episode.
I love Indiana Jones. I think it's better than Star Wars. These guys. think
I've said it
different.
1,000 times.
Yeah.
The original Indiana Jones trilogy is near perfect. The fourth one just ruins it all for me.
Well, let me tell you. Here's why does the fourth one ruin it for
Well,
you? Crutchy?
Shia LaBeouf
Shia LaBeouf, yep. That's important
That's
to bring
it?
up.
and the weird alien plot, and old
Yeah.
Indiana Jones is. I mean, I like Harrison Ford, but I think I like him better as old Han Solo than as old Indiana Jones.
Right.
Okay.
I was okay with like bringing Marion, Marriott, like the hotel.
Right.
But I was okay with bringing Marion back. I thought that was a nice callback, and
I thought it was weird
wasn't.
that, isn't it Mutt was like their
Yeah.
kid? Yeah, I thought that was a little.
Yeah, I wasn't
out
super
of the
crazy
blue.
about that, and then
Yeah.
it was a lot of fan servicing, but
Which, I mean, you look at Star Wars. We'll
Dude,
get
Star
into
Wars-
Star Wars a different day, but
yeah, I guess we could kind of compare them in this episode.
Well, I
Might
mean,
be
the
fine,
fourth
but-
one is a lot like the
Like the
last
sequel trilogy?
Yeah, the sequel trilogy. I
Yeah.
mean, here's my problem with Star Wars. They do the same exact plot over and over and over again.
it's like
For
poetry. It
3
rhymes.
Well, with respect to Garlynn, that's what the purpose of The Last Jedi was, so that they stopped doing that. Because-
And we're gonna have a whole episode on Last Jedi.
Yeah,
Uh,
we'll talk about that at a later date,
But like, I mean,
you can understand where Garlynn's coming from. Like, episode 7 was basically a carbon copy of episode 4.
oh yeah, for sure.
And
Yeah.
it was good, like it was enjoyable, but it wasn't like original.
Yeah, I mean, George Lucas has been recycling the same plot since
Like except for us,
'77.
JJ, but you know,
Well, all of
Yeah.
them. Favreau,
I do like-
JJ.
Empire Strikes Back is probably still my favorite because of that.
Yeah, I mean, Empire Strikes Back. Holy cow, is a classic. And
We should go watch that one in theaters.
Oh yeah, we
If
should
it
see
is.
if that's out in theaters. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It's not.
Footloose is.
If it's not, they really dropped the ball.
I was
Also,
listening to that
We could watch Footloose.
the scene from Footloose where he does the angry dancing. I really like that song actually. No, yeah.
Don't never, 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 never.
Yeah, I mean
That's the one.
It's real good.
It's good. But
I also heard somewhere that the Dark Knight trilogy is gonna come out in theaters sometime, or at least I really hope it is.
Yeah,
Because-
I know that one went through. They do at a local drive-in movie theater. They do a different trilogy every week or so, or a different series. And I know that went
must have been
through.
it, yeah.
I wasn't in town for that week, but I am hoping that it does come into real theaters because I feel like that
Right.
could get lots of crowds and success.
Yeah,
with
for
that
sure.
Because
You
there's
gotta
just so
keep
much.
the movie theaters alive.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I guess after this, did they still make money? Like the people that made the movie?
I don't know.
Do they have to
I don't
pay
know
for
if they-
licensing to show it again? I guess.
Like for the
I don't know how that works because wouldn't that like add to their box office numbers from 30 years ago
Yeah,
or whatever?
yeah.
That'd be
I'm not sure.
Kind of
It's
interesting.
like
Well-
if they show Titanic again, if like
Avatar's about to get re-released and beat Endgame again.
yeah,
I'm not
I mean,
entirely
that
sure
is
about that. I think a lot of it has to do with like the network of theaters and just like what they are okay with
What their
showing.
deal
I guess.
is with, yeah.
Yeah, but because a lot of the times during the summer they'll show like a bunch of animated like kids movies.
Yeah.
You can buy like a one ticket and you can go to all the movies, and I feel like that wouldn't be a big licensing issue.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how that would work now with showing previous movies, but
Right.
yeah.
that's a good question.
Like even Titanic could come back and beat everybody again. That'd be crazy. But anyway,
Isn't it? Where's that one at right now? Is it like third or fourth?
I think it's third because
I
it
think
was.
you're
I
right.
think
his
the
number
Because
Dark
was
that
Knight
was
is
the-
third though, actually.
Huh?
And
The Dark Knight?
I think the Dark Knight is
No, I don't think the Dark Knight.
third. It's up there.
top
It might not be third.
No, it's up there. I don't think it's. It didn't crack 2 billion, did it?
I think it. Well, let me look.
Because I think.
Titanic's number 3, Avatar's number 2, Star Wars:
Isn't-
Force Awakens number 4,
Uh,
Where's Infinity War?
5.
5.
Jurassic World is 6.
Oh, well, I was way off then.
Let's keep looking.
Was Jurassic
Knight's
World
like
also
number
past
20.
2 billion?
Huh?
Was Jurassic World also past 2 billion?
I don't know. Black Panther's number 10. Age of Ultron is number 9.
Yeah, Black Panther didn't crack 2
Just
billion.
doesn't. Furious 7 is number 8.
I think we need to talk about Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron is an underrated movie.
Yeah. I don't know. I still
I
enjoyed
hate
it.
Age of Ultron.
It's the worst of the Avengers movies.
No, I
but
disagree. I think the Avengers movies. I would say
The first
Infinity
one?
War's number one, then Endgame, then Age of Ultron.
oh, so it.
I'd
okay.
say the first one doesn't age really well for me.
Yeah, I guess I can see that. It's kind of hard to go back and watch that, knowing like what they've gone through and knowing like how close they are now, and it's hard to like go back and watch Thor and Captain America fight over nothing. But or
Yeah,
Thor and Iron Man,
I wish-
or whatever it was in that one.
I
scene.
hope they bring back Ultron for something. I think he was really
Yeah,
well done.
and
especially
James
with
James Spader was awesome as
Yeah, he was
Ultron for
incredible.
sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think any of the Marvel movies age well. I haven't gone after seeing like Braveheart and good movies.
Oh, wow.
Like I'm serious.
Okay.
I haven't seen a Marvel movie in over a year. Cause like
Well, they haven't released one in like over a year.
no, I'm
Yeah.
I haven't watched rewatched a Marvel movie in over a year.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I honestly,
You
I'm
can't-
pulling away from Marvel movies a little
Yeah.
too. I see where you're.
Yeah, no, me
coming
too.
from. Especially with the slate they have planned out next. Like,
Right.
I'm excited for Black Widow. I feel like it's a bad time to release a Black Widow movie, but I'm still excited for it, especially with Taskmaster.
Right, but then everything after that is just, like I think Captain Marvel 2 is pretty soon after that. Although Black Panther
I'm not
2,
seeing that.
Black Panther, Black Panther 2 is gonna be,
Black Panther 2 will be
A hit, I
really
think,
cool.
but-
Yeah.
and then Doctor Strange 2. It's not, the thing is, it's just not a lot of like, there's not a lot of motivation to go back into it after Endgame. I think
Especially, yeah, they closed the
Well, yeah.
Infinity Stone arc that they created, that they have been building.
that they've been
this
building up for the
entire
past
time.
10 years or like
They,
12.
Yeah.
they
12
closed
odd
it
years
off,
or
and
something.
now they're just starting to make sequels and a backstory for Black Widow. It will be interesting to see how the crowds change and how the
Yeah.
audience reacts to all these
Exactly,
different,
yeah.
to
Well,
this
I-
different approach, really.
If
Yeah.
they do the same thing that they did with Star Wars, it's gonna be really disappointing.
Exactly. That's
like
what I'm
if
worried
they build
about.
up the same exact plot,
Right.
and you're watching the movies for 12 years.
Right. So you're kind of
Yeah.
used to the same like hashed out plot.
And you're-
So if they kind
Yeah.
of started again, then
Marvel
you're gonna
is
be-
incredibly formulaic with their storytelling.
for sure. Yeah. That's the worry. But
And
I,
that's the way Disney goes.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
Disney.
play it. They play it safe.
They're like,
typically.
here, we know you liked it the first time, you'll eat it a second time.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah,
here you
exactly.
go again. And we'll keep hashing it out.
What
'cause
sort
you
of-
loved it.
Who would you guys like to see as the next big villain in the Marvel universe?
I think
acting-wise?
Galactus could be cool as a villain,
Galactus would be awesome.
especially if James
McAvoy.
McAvoy was cast as
So
him.
good.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I think
Well, I-
Thanos was really good though. He's gonna be hard to top.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to see Venom get introduced.
Venom, yeah. I
They
think
might, I
if
mean-
Sony and Marvel eventually
know.
get over
I
themselves.
used to be on the train of I wanted Marvel to just have all the control over the Spider-Verse
But,
and that
like-
sort of stuff. But then I saw
You saw Venom.
Venom was pretty
Venom
good.
was actually pretty decent.
it was
yeah.
like
I
it
did
was a really
enjoy that.
fun movie,
Yeah.
sort of like Aquaman, like that sort of.
But better than Aquaman.
Right.
Yeah, it was better than Aquaman. And then Spider-Verse was incredible, so I'm
Yeah, Spider-Verse was super good.
I'm
and that
sort
one
of
was
leaning
Sony,
back towards
so
Sony taking their hand
I
back
think
on it.
I think
Well-
they could definitely do interesting stuff. but
Yeah.
especially if they stray away from what Disney's been doing with Marvel.
That's what I'm saying. Is
Exactly.
Disney, they're selling them to kids,
Yeah,
and like,
right.
Yeah, they don't.
Venom was definitely a lot more ballsy,
yeah, for
Then-
sure.
like anything that we've seen from Marvel as a whole. Pretty
I'm
much.
excited for Carnage. That'll be
Yeah,
Yeah.
be so
Yes.
cool.
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson, yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, Disney sells to kids, and so like,
Yeah.
if they're gonna sell to a kid, they can rehash the same plot over and over again,
Yeah, they don't
That's a good
have
point.
and
they don't have the guts to
And-
kill off characters or make.
yeah, where Sony is making like good movies with the Spider-Man universe, and they don't use the same plots. They
Right.
use
Yeah, it's pretty original.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about Kevin Feige. I think he's starting to lean towards the Kathleen Kennedy sort of attitude of just getting incredibly safe with the plots. And
Kathleen Kennedy, what did she do?
Kathleen Kennedy, the Star Wars lady,
Oh, okay.
yeah, she was president of Lucasfilm, and
Gotcha.
she's why we got.
Did she sell it to Lucas?
This is also what we disagree
Sure.
on, where I hate the sequels, and that's not the. I don't know where everyone else stands on that. We'll explore that in another episode. But
that'll be in a coming episode. So
that
stay
might be
tuned.
like a two-parter. That's a heavy topic.
So like, George sold it, right? George sold Lucasfilm to Disney.
Yeah, and then Kathleen Kennedy.
She got put over Lucasfilm
yeah, she was
by
like appointed.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
I don't know why George.
And like was
George running out of money?
I think he just wanted the stories to be told.
Let's see.
But
George Lucas
exactly
says
how
he sold Lucasfilm to Disney to quote protect it close quote.
Oh, nice.
So I'm
Nice
not
going
totally
there,
sure.
George.
He just wanted the legacy to keep going even after he would be done with it.
I think he was worried that it was gonna die off a little bit. He said, quote, I felt that I really wanted to put the company somewhere in a larger entity which could protect it. Disney is a huge corporation. They have all kinds of capabilities and facilities, so that there's a lot of strength that is gained by this. I'm doing this so that the films will have a longer life, and so that more fans and people can enjoy them in the future. It's a very big universe that I've created, and there are a lot of stories that are sitting in there, close quote.
So Disney doesn't own Indiana Jones, though? Doesn't Paramount
How
own
is-
Indiana Jones?
Oh, do they?
Well,
Yeah.
No, I thought I heard that Disney was going to be making the fifth one.
yeah, he sold Lucasfilm. He didn't just sell Star Wars and Indiana Jones.
So I don't know.
Well, I know
I
it
don't know
might
if
be a
that means
Sony
he also has
situation
the
with
rights.
Paramount again.
Oh, that's right. Paramount is
Yeah. Because,
in charge of Indiana Jones, I guess.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Is I'm typing is Indiana Jones in my search, and the first thing that comes up is Indiana Jones Mormon.
Interesting.
Well, he's from
I
Utah.
don't know. He's
He's
Christian.
from Utah?
Yeah, remember
Well, he was
in the Last Crusade, he started out in Utah.
Wait, yeah, he's not Mormon though. He's like
Yeah.
Catholic.
No, he says he doesn't like religion because I
Well, I mean,
Because
like, he
his
starts
dad-
out, like,
because
in
Sean
an
Connery
episode.
loves religion so much in those movies.
Yeah, I think it's funny that people think that that's Mormon though.
But like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, in the Last Crusade, remember he's in a scouting trip and he takes the cross
Oh, right.
Yeah.
that
Right,
Coronado brought.
and it was also filmed in Utah.
yeah.
We need to rewatch Last Crusade. I really like that movie.
Is
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Coronado, where does that even fit in this timeline? Did Coronado come to Utah to visit the Indian Native
The
Americans?
Native Americans.
As-
You're over 2, Garrett.
There, you see.
Does he come up to to be a missionary to the Native Americans?
I don't know. It would have been
That's
down
a-
South Utah.
Well, that's
Yeah, that's a good
that's
question,
where
I
it
don't know.
said.
But anyway, Disney owns the distribution and marketing to future Indiana Jones
Oh, nice.
films,
Well, I mean,
but
actually,
Paramount
yeah.
retains everything from the first 4. So
Oh,
Dang it!
they're gonna.
No.
if they cast Shia LaBeouf as like the main Indiana Jones, like they're doing with Pirates, kind of.
With
then-
Pirates, it's Karen Gillan though. I actually really do like Karen Gillan.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
That could be good.
got a
Let's see.
heavy Scottish
I
accent.
don't
but
think they're gonna cast Shia LaBeouf. I think they
I doubt it.
No, Shia
Especially after
LaBeouf
Chris
is
Pratt.
kind of Chris Pratt.
probably.
I've heard it might be
I've-
Chris Pratt. I mean, it's better than casting him as Obi-Wan.
Really? He was an option for Obi-Wan?
Yeah, that's what everyone was saying, that he was going to be cast in the
Yikes.
Obi-Wan series instead of Ewan.
Oh no.
That would be.
Not
That would
no.
be terrible.
Not
What
Chris
the
Pratt.
hell?
What the heck?
I absolutely
When you
love
have
Chris
Ewan-
Pratt.
Yeah, but that is not his role.
No.
Ewan kind of made the Obi-Wan that everyone knows
Yeah,
today.
Ewan is gold as Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I'm glad that he's coming back, and I'm glad that he's happy about coming
And
back. I
that
think it'll be
Hayden
good.
Christensen could be coming back. Now, maybe he learned to act in that time.
But we'll have to stay tuned and find out. It's anyone's guess.
Yeah, so we'll just get this out on the table. I love the prequels. Obviously, the original trilogy is untouchable, and I hate the sequels. That's where I stand personally.
Fair enough.
We keep
Fair
leaning
enough.
into this argument, but
Yeah.
we are not going to get into it today.
Clearly, we just gotta take it out like next episode, so that we don't have to ever bring it up again. Because otherwise, it's just gonna be us. Well, we're gonna bring it up in another episode, so we gotta stop
Every
talking
single
about this
time,
now.
yeah.
All right. I think that should do it for movies for
Yeah.
right now. Let's move on to women.
Women. All right.
Yeah, women time. All right.
Priority.
Topic of the week.
So.
I guess we'll start off with Garlynn and Connor. How was your date on? Was it Saturday last week?
Oh,
So
Friday.
just a week ago, Friday.
Yeah, it was Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. So for those of you who don't know, which is hopefully a lot of people.
Hopefully everyone here
Yeah.
listening.
Connor and Garlynn went on a double date. And
Not with each other.
yeah,
No,
I said
we took
double. It's
women.
fine. Yeah. They took women, as is the topic of this discussion,
Okay.
and they went fishing, for some reason. So yeah.
Well, cause it's it's inexpensive. Lately, the last dates I've been on, I've been spending no money on women.
Had a kid. That's the
I'm
way to
serious.
do it. Don't waste diamonds on a hoe.
I took this one chick out on 3 dates. What'd you say?
Nothing.
I took this one chick on 3 dates. I paid, I want to say $4. We went and got a shake from Dairy Queen, and that was it. The
Nice.
two
Dang.
first
And then you made
dates-
out for 2 hours.
No.
Oh,
Michael.
sorry.
No making out.
I'm just trying to add some
really wish there
subplot to the
was,
podcast.
but like you know me. But anyways, I took this chick out for 3 dates. First day we we played some games and watched a movie or whatever, and then she played games with my heart. And then
That was date number 2.
and then date number 2 we went.
Riding?
Yeah, we went out riding the 4-wheeler.
Oh.
And
All
then-
right. Yep. Gotcha.
on trails, but
Trails of
then we had
love.
like a fire, but I was like not sure that I should cuddle her, and it was probably the worst decision of my life. And then the last date was we went fishing and we caught nothing, so that was fun.
So it's not fishing, it's casting and reeling in.
Basically, it was epic.
Kind of like.
I do enjoy
My
fishing, but
experiences
most
with
of my
women.
trips end up being that way.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like our experience with women.
Okay.
Casting and reeling in.
and then
Got seaweed again.
Well, like,
Got seaweed again.
so I had this other
Got a soda can. Epic.
friend who was a girl, and I was asking her like if I'm like
She's pregnant?
no what
Why would you jump to that? conclusion?
yeah
Sorry, go on.
okay but I was like telling her all the stuff she was doing or whatever, and if she seemed into me or whatever, because men can't read women.
Yep.
They
It's so
drop-
true.
It's true.
Please just tell us what you're thinking. Honestly, it's just brutal.
It's
on
just
us.
better
For those
that
of you,
way.
for those of you who are women and listening, please just,
Which is
There are no
probably not
women
many of
listening.
them.
except for my
So
sister,
me
who
and
I
the
told to
bo-
listen.
Okay. So, anyways, I was asking this chick if she thought she was into me, and she's like, sure. And then she's like, you should tell her how you feel. And I was like,
Oh,
okay.
okay, sorry. Just so that nobody's confused, you asked this other woman.
Yeah.
You asked her friend.
Not, it's not her friend, and she's my friend.
You
but I
asked
was
your friend
asking-
if this other girl was into you.
Yeah, by
Okay.
by
You did
like
not
telling
ask
her
the
what she
girl
was.
that-
I was just kind of I thought you asked the girl that you were into if she was into you.
No.
Do you think you're into
That's
me?
a total Connor move.
Yeah.
10 out of
Yeah.
10 would not recommend.
Okay. And then, so anyways, I'm like, this chick was like, yeah, I think she's into you. And I was like, that's awesome. And I was
That's
like,
awesome.
so this was
Sweet.
this was probably the first time.
This
that,
is the rise and fall of Garlynn Lancaster.
Yeah.
Next, we'll be getting into the rise and fall of Connor Crutchfield. So,
This was the first time that I thought that I had a chance or whatever.
Or whatever.
I was so happy, and I was like, this is gonna be easy bucket. I'm gonna shoot my shot. It's gonna go in like bird. Okay. Larry pulled back on that, and then
I thought he was talking about a different bird.
no.
Oh.
Whoa. No.
No,
But
not like-
then I shoot my shot, and then she's like, here's the problem though. I should have told her how I felt, but okay. I didn't know where my intentions were. That's what it was. I was like, do I kiss this girl first, or
Uh-huh.
do I ask her to?
Marry you.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
well,
That's the real debate these days. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen?
you got married, fiance, and then boyfriend, girlfriend. I was looking for that area, the boyfriend, girlfriend. But
Okay.
sure. But like, I mean, then she's like, no. And so the conclusion of this story, boys, is that Well, there's gonna be more to this story. This isn't just the one conclusion, but
Would
like
you like the
one
Indiana
conclusion.
Jones one?
Even-
A fourth episode that totally sucks.
even women can't read women. That's it.
Okay.
Don't trust no
Nobody
woman.
can win.
are
Nobody can
unreadable.
read women.
I think
Not even
nobody
women.
can read anybody.
Well, guys can read guys. Guys are
can
pretty
read
read-
guys.
I've read like a
Guys.
book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but women can't read women. But here's the problem.
And guys can't read women.
In the text, I put, "Hey, you want to move this relationship further or whatever,"
And he should have said farther.
and I no.
Challenger, that's my school. Our sponsor for today.
No, but then she's like, I don't want to get into a relationship right now, and I was like, I should have just told her how I felt, and then maybe I could have gotten a kiss, right? But
And then I could have gotten the kiss.
Press X to doubt.
anyways, so then I was hanging out with my buddies, and he's like, listen here, buddy, you can't get your
Because, they're buddies. So that's what they say to me.
he says, don't get your hopes set up on one girl. You got to put your eggs in different baskets, okay? You got total number of eggs.
Was this?
You can't say names, but no.
It sounds like it.
No, it was.
You were speaking
No,
in
it's-
his. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Footage.
Delete that footage. Well, I
was
hope he doesn't
talking
sue
about
us now.
Kobe
Thanks, Connor. Very
Bryant.
happy.
Kobe Bryant, may he rest in peace.
Yeah, I had a revelation from Kobe.
My man Kobe Bryant came down from heaven.
And he's like,
Garlynn,
hey, listen here,
put your
man.
eggs in different baskets.
And
buddy.
watch this sick fader. I was like,
He is the legend.
I was like, oh my goodness. But then after that, I says, my buddy, he says, you gotta have your eggs in different baskets. You gotta be talking to different women. So like, if two girls get or break your heart, whatever, it doesn't matter. You have eight more girls at your disposal. Well, not disposal,
At your
but
disposal.
like, you know.
We were saying
Easy,
that
Garlynn.
As options.
Yeah.
I
There
do
might
think
be a woman.
that
As
is good
options,
advice.
That's kind of what they do to us.
But I mean, if you're too deep with more than one of them, then that's
No,
when people will start judging
Yeah,
you
that's
pretty
what I'm
hard.
saying. You can't like.
don't be
Don't
a
be.
Jada.
Don't
Don't be a player.
cheat.
Yeah, don't be a
Uh-huh.
Jada.
Okay, but if,
Definitely have.
no, if like two girls are like, no, I don't want to do that, and then like they don't want to be in a relationship with you, and then you're like,
And
okay, well I
entanglements.
got eight
They don't want it.
different
They don't
ones.
want entanglements.
And then
with
you just you just ask the other 8 or whatever, and one of them's like, sure. Then you got that one, and you
Sure.
just say goodbye to the other women.
Deuces, other women.
Yeah,
about to drop a dooski.
and also
Other women.
don't get down on yourself about it, okay? I was down on myself for about 2 weeks. It was the worst 2 weeks of my life.
He actually had COVID. It was we just didn't know.
I might have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We need
But-
to have a Garlynn Love Doctor episode.
You
I
just gotta.
think. Don't be down on yourself.
Yeah. Don't self pity yourself. There's more people out there.
Self pity your friend.
Well, I mean, it's probably different if like you have a girlfriend for a while and then like you break up or whatever. 'Cause
Yeah.
That
I don't know.
probably actually like you rip your heart out or whatever. I've never been there.
Me neither.
I feel like we need to bring in an expert on these situations in
Like
some
someone who's
future
Garlynn's
episode.
sister.
No, but like, yeah, I think if you had a boyfriend and they ripped your heart out. Or,
Are you speaking?
me
Are
from
you
my
speaking from
heart.
experience, Garlynn?
In the back. Sorry.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's on the same level as like we think a girl is cute and we tell her how, and then, you know, it's like the
Yeah,
other chick that I was.
I think they kind of have
yes,
to.
other chick. Remember her?
The other significant chick of my high school career.
Which brings us to a special term, which we are going to define.
All right, kids. No, I'm kidding. Just So we'll talk about her real quick. She was this really cute girl. She's in my math class.
Oh, I got what you're. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, we all knew that this was coming.
Yeah.
He was gonna talk about her eventually.
So,
Her name will not be revealed.
well, it's because she had a very significant effect on my high school career.
And on
Like,
your heart.
yeah, I
That's the
guess so.
idea.
Sad face.
She shouldn't have, though. That's the point I'm getting across.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, we're listening. Go
So
ahead.
basically, we were friends in math class, and then I was like, and then I says, "Hey, you look cute one day," and then he says,
Garlynn Lancaster, everybody. Womanizer.
You look cute one day. Want to
No,
make out?
One day he said that.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so we were in math class for this whole year or whatever. And
That is how long math class lasts.
Yeah.
Typically up to 1 year.
5 months.
And this was
about 5
this was
months now.
sophomore year or the entire year, and I was like, man. And then I think halfway through second term, I finally started to talk to her, and I thought this girl was cute from like 9th grade. I was like, you're
Sure.
cute. Well, I didn't say it. I didn't talk to her.
Not yet.
First
and
of
then
all,
he said,
and then
"You're
I
cute,
said,
bud."
and then
You're
one
cute
time
one
I
day.
sat behind her at a football game,
rest
and
is
I was
history.
like, this kid got knocked the crap out at the football game. Like the ambulance was gonna come, and I was like, I think he died. And then I made her laugh. You know.
Garlynn Lancaster.
Definitely brought them
Womanizer.
And then, so I made her laugh, and then we saw each other on Monday in
Lifetime activities.
Yeah, we were in lifetime activities
You took
together.
lifetime activities twice?
No, just once, sophomore year.
Lifetime
You took
activities.
lifetime activities with us.
Oh, not lifetime activities.
gonna say, that's
fitness.
that's
Yeah.
Oh
quite,
yeah, right.
Quite a waste of
But-
credits.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Anyways, I was shooting basketball, and she played soccer, and I threw it like
Wait, but I took it
like
twice.
you inbound a soccer ball. I threw the basketball into the hoop like you inbound a soccer ball, and then I texted her or whatever over Christmas break, and then we came back and
Stories moving fast.
I was really good friends with her, and then like my math teacher would get mad because I talked to her so much.
Oh yeah.
That's
we
always
should
a
talk
good
about
sign.
her.
Yeah, but she had
At some point.
she had a boyfriend the whole time. He was up in Woods Cross though.
Oh yeah, the Woods Cross
Listen
one.
here, Woods Cross boys.
He wasn't.
Fish in your own pond.
he was a senior and
Yeah, let us cast the line and reel it back in.
yeah. Okay, so so then she had this boyfriend up in Woods Cross, and I didn't. I mean, I thought she was cute, but I wasn't after her at that point. I was just being a friend.
But it wasn't a you're cute one day thing.
Yeah, and then I think me and this other kid took her and her friend on a double date. And then we went shotgun shooting over the summer, and then I think she broke up with her Woods Cross boyfriend.
She must have at some point.
Well, yeah,
There's
because
the second part of this story. Now our special guest.
Woods Cross guy. Give him a hand, everyone.
maybe he'll show up someday.
maybe okay.
Maybe he'll send in a call and we can have him on.
Okay, so then
We're not on the same page here.
yeah, we definitely are.
Oh.
I was talking about the other guy.
Yeah.
The one who's a relative of mine. Good man.
Oh.
He has a mustache.
Okay, the second part to this story.
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, junior year or sophomore to junior year that summer, right there. I think I hung out with her maybe 3 times, and then I don't think she was hanging out with anybody else. Cause when I went back to school, she was kind of into me, and I was like, "This is awesome."
What year of school is this? Is this
This
junior?
is junior year. So it started junior year. I come in the 3rd day, and I see her in the hallway, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, that's Garlynn. We were looking for you. What have you been doing?" And
Must
then
be
I
nice.
was like, "This is awesome," and then I was like, "Oh, nothing much or whatever." And then she got.
Garlynn Lancaster, womanizer.
Stop.
And then she got another boyfriend, and then I was like, okay. And then she broke up with that boyfriend, and then she got another boyfriend,
Yep.
and then I think
And none of them were
that's-
Garlynn.
Then she broke up with him, and I was still her friend at that point, and I was like, well, I think
And
I
then
think
the
I should
DM
shoot my
incident?
shot at this point.
And then was that the DM incident?
No, it's not. I'm gonna keep it real. With
I'm
you,
gonna keep
Chief.
it real with you, Chief. These are
Is that the
occurring
DM? What's the
in
DM?
these
incident?
stories.
That might have been what I was thinking. Go on.
Yeah, but I said I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. 'Cause
Yeah, he
I
sent.
know
So
how
Garlynn
that-
sent a text to her that was
No,
like,
basically, her and her old boyfriend broke up, and I was like, "You want to hang out or whatever?" And she's like, "I'm hanging out with my old boyfriend."
It's like,
And
wait
I
a
was
minute.
like, "That doesn't make any sense. If you're gonna break up with somebody, you're still gonna be friends. Like, you can't do that. I mean, I guess you can or whatever, but you can't." And then, so I got a little PO'd, okay, and then I was like, "All right, I'm not gonna fight with you anymore because I'm done." And then.
so then he sent the "I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief."
No,
where he-
that was before.
Oh.
This was I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief, and then I got PO'd a little bit, and then I
right.
told her I was gonna stop, and so I stopped.
The Garlynn Lancaster timeline of romance is very confusing.
Yeah.
It's like the X-Men.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I was like, all right, I'm not gonna talk to her for a little bit, and I did.
And I
then,
did.
And then I was like, well, she's still kind of cute, and so I said I was
One
sorry for everything I said, and that's
the L.
for everything I said. Listen, don't get PO'd at a lady, okay? And realize what you are doing wrong first.
Ask not what woman can do for you. Ask what you can do for a woman.
Exactly. JFK, but
Yeah.
except
May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
that guy's a cheater. But
Oh yeah, don't do that part of
Yeah.
JFK's life or presidency or whatever.
yeah, okay. So, then where was I? So yeah, just
There's more?
realize what you're doing to girls, or what you need to fix in yourself first, and then don't ever ask somebody to like fix
wanna make
Yeah.
their
The thing
difference.
with that is
Take a look in yourself
Yeah.
and
and
make
make
a
a
change.
change.
Michael Jackson. May he rest in peace.
A lot of dead people, but
It's a real bummer.
A lot of
then-
dead people on this podcast. Kobe Bryant.
Michael Jackson.
Garlynn, you gotta put
JFK.
your eggs in different baskets, yo.
And
Watch
then-
me do this fade out.
And then, so I said I was sorry because I got mad at her. And she said, okay, we can be friends again. And then after that point, I didn't really try. And then one time we hung out and I was like, hey, I kind of like you. And then she was like...
Garlynn Lancaster.
No. And then she was like... She basically told me the same thing. I was like... I went to homecoming with this chick. I forgot about that part.
That was in 2018.
Yeah. I went to homecoming to this chick while she was not dating her boyfriend, but they were really good friends. So before we left the dance, she's like, "Can I go talk to or whatever?" I was like, "Okay, go talk to."
The fictional character.
And that's how it all began.
Jason Bourne.
You gotta bleep that out.
Darn it.
Yeah. Look at the minute mark. Look at the minute mark.
I am frequently, and you've been telling this particular story for like 15 minutes.
Whoa,
and I keep on like glancing at it and looking at you. I'm like, is he still going? We have other stuff to talk about,
not
Garrett.
Bishop's gonna ask you to wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so basically,
We'll just do one of these stories every episode.
This got to senior year. So fast forward, junior to senior year summer.
We're almost to present day.
I take her.
Wait, senior year summer is present day, right? Oh,
No,
before senior year.
Before senior year.
Holy crap, we still got a year.
So, well, the last year isn't very.
Anyway.
Okay.
Moving on.
So then I tell her that I like her again, during the summer, and then she was talking about the current boyfriend she has right now.
Who will remain unnamed
Yeah.
for the sake of legal reasons.
And then I don't know. She's like, "Are you talking to anybody?" And I was like, "What do you mean talking? I'm talking to you right now." And then that's where I learned the term talking to. I guess that means you're committed, but you're not committed to somebody.
It means you're in
sense.
entanglements.
You're
but,
like no, you're like interested in them. That's about it.
Yeah.
I guess there's pre-stages to becoming boyfriend and girlfriend now.
There could be like a girl podcast that lays out this weird flow chart. That'd be really
Yeah, if
cool.
there
Yeah.
could be a me and the girls podcast, if you guys could put that in the link, link that in the comments or something, then that would be awesome.
So
If there were also comments that
So
you could
then I
link
said,
that to.
no. I said, I'm talking to you right now because we were talking face to face. And then I walked away.
Garlynn Lancaster.
No.
And then I drove away. And then I told her.
I'm talking. He's like in the school hallway. I'm talking to you right now.
Then-
Drives away.
This was at her house. I
Harmony's
drive
like,
away.
oh. I'll
Look
bleep it out.
at the
I'll
minute
bleep it out.
mark. Okay, and then I drove home. I stopped at a Maverick, and I was like, you know what? I actually like her. So I text her or whatever, and then she's like, I'm not. I don't want to be in a relationship. And I was like.
Press X to doubt.
I'm like epic, and then she
just met
got,
with
and then she got a
Understandable.
boyfriend.
Have a nice day.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
And then she got a boyfriend, and then I blocked her on Snapchat, and here's why. It was nothing against her. It was all for me.
Sounds kind of against.
Well,
Yeah, wait a
I
minute.
mean, no, I'm saying
Garlynn, I blocked myself on Snapchat.
no. I blocked her on Snapchat so I wouldn't talk to her again.
Yeah,
And then you got questioned by your friend, right? She was like,
No.
Why did
This
you?
is what happened. This is the last key. In the
Okay, this
timeline.
is the last chapter in the saga.
So
now.
basically, me and my buddies, we were walking through the school hallways, and I says,
Wait, wasn't
like,
it?
there's
Wasn't it
that
us though?
chick. Huh?
Wasn't it us though?
It wasn't you.
I wasn't
Oh.
with
It was with the. It was the
He's
English.
talking about the buddies.
We're the boys.
the boys.
I can say your name.
Oh yeah, for legal reasons.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Go on.
And so we were walking through the hallways, and there's that chick and her friend, and she's like, "Garlynn, I can't like reply to your story anymore on Snapchat. Did you like block me?" And I was like, no. And I totally.
And then he
did.
drove away.
And then I said, that's really weird. I'll have to check that when I get home or something. And then I looked her dead in the eye and I said, yeah, I blocked you.
Wait,
And then she-
Wait, so you lied? So you lied to her, and then you were like,
Yeah.
"Just kidding."
Yeah,
I
basically.
lied to you just now.
Yeah,
Garlynn
I was.
Lancaster.
Womanizer.
I lied to her first, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tell the truth because I don't care about you anymore. So I said,
Well done.
I was-
For
Burning
real,
bridges.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief.
I said, yeah, I blocked you, and then I walked away. And her friend's like, is it because she rejected you? And I was like, yeah, 3 times, and then I left.
As a matter of fact, it is.
And by the way, her friend is the hot one
Yeah.
out of the two of them, for the
Wow.
record, just so that it's on the record.
Indeed.
Wow.
But nobody knows her name, so it's okay for us to say that.
It's okay for us to say
I
wow.
don't remember. Oh, we're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah, wow.
Wow was with her, and
I didn't even know they were friends.
Wait, we can actually use that.
they're
We
on
can
the
actually
soccer
through
team
soccer.
together.
Oh, I
There
guess
you
that
go.
makes sense. Yeah.
But
I think the biggest thing with women. Sorry, are you done?
yeah, I'm done with my story. We'll save more for another day.
Thank goodness.
Someone else gets a turn next time.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about me and Crunchy's double.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
Yeah.
Okay,
That kind of got off the rails,
We'll
Garlynn.
get
No
to that
offense,
another
but
time.
Yeah, tell.
I think
it
the
was
biggest
pretty
thing.
anticlimactic. We just
Yeah.
fished.
I think the biggest thing with this story is that, and what Garlynn was trying to say is that I think it's okay to expect change from a relationship. I think it's okay to go into a relationship and expect
Not
someone
okay
to.
to pay with cash.
No, that's not
'Cause
really
he
what I
said
mean.
Expect change.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm making a money joke.
you're stupid.
Connor Crutchfield, comedian. But anyway, I think it's okay to expect change and to expect that. Shut up. And to expect that you both make each other better, but I don't think that you should expect them to like change who they are.
That's
at
not
the
what I
same
took
time.
away from this, but okay.
I think. Well, that's what Garlynn was trying to get us to take away from this.
Well, just
Also,
like
don't beat yourself
Yeah.
up over one failure.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like I like where Michael's getting, but I'm gonna put it into English because I know Michael's already in English, but I kind of understand
yeah.
it. but-
Michael's is actually in Japanese for those of you who are just tuning in.
no, but
And
here's
fast forward.
here's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Is you can't expect anything out of somebody. And that's what
Yeah,
Michael
and
said.
you're not entitled to anything.
Yeah, you're not entitled to
I think what-
anything.
I expect nothing, and I'm still disappointed.
Yeah, exactly.
He's receiving negative
Like, yeah, I expected so much from this.
from like. I mean,
You just said it.
You just did it again.
I looked at the minute mark. It's fine. I'll be back. There's gonna be so many.
Yeah.
You can't
This is
expect
gonna be
anybody
cussing with the boys,
anything
for real.
from any girl
Especially this chick.
or any girl so far
Yeah.
that I've shot.
Yeah,
my
you know
shot
what?
with.
Chicks don't give you anything.
Yeah.
All right.
I've
I'm gonna
shot my
say.
shot
Except for
a
eggs.
handful of times.
What?
Nothing.
Hang on.
All right.
But
What's our next topic? We've talked about whamming for too long.
Yeah, we can finish up really quick with COVID, I guess, and then we'll close with a prayer.
So should we start with how it was graduation in this?
yeah,
Yeah,
This season,
that's fun. And then,
I thought it was all right. I didn't care.
Yeah,
Honestly.
honestly,
I wasn't. Yeah, I
didn't
wasn't
really
too
want to go sit in a room with the senior class and watch everyone walk up there.
for 3 hours. Yeah, I was not super thrilled about that. But
Yeah,
I am
we
bummed.
We would have been playing the tunes.
Oh yeah.
We would've- So
Pomp and
definitely, I feel
circumstance.
like they did the ceremony correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
the
could just
ceremony
sign
was
up for
fine.
your own time. It took 5 minutes to walk through and
Yeah.
get your name off. It was
Yeah,
super nice.
we took a cute photo shoot after. That was fun.
The music
Right.
didn't even get stuck in your head. It was that short. It was pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically you signed up for a time, you would walk through, the principal would give you your diploma, shake your hand, and then you take a cute picture and leave. So it really wasn't that complicated.
And
Right.
I think the school wasn't hard either. Like, maybe
Sure.
for you guys all had AP classes, but I'm
Oh, you're saying like the class, like
Yeah.
graduating
Oh yeah,
itself.
going to
Yeah.
school.
Yeah,
online.
doing
Teachers
some-
kind of understood everything, and if
Yeah.
you couldn't understand it, like the curriculum, they would definitely be more than willing to help you through email.
Oh, yeah.
Or just give
Right.
you a pass if it was really bad enough. Like they made it really easy
Yeah.
to finish off the school year.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
I-
glad that they were sympathetic with us.
Yeah.
For,
Yeah, a lot of my classes just stopped after that point.
like I think I procrastinated hard.
Oh yeah.
And I
That
finished
was the
all
hardest
of my
part, I remember.
schoolwork. Like I probably was like 50 missing assignments. I finished all of them in one night.
I was like 13
That's
and I was
crazy.
like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. I was like, if I was doing this the whole time, it would have been so easy.
Yeah. The assignments
But-
were easy. They were pretty
And I
consistently
think
easy. So that was nice. But it was hard to motivate yourself to get up and do them, especially
Yeah.
when you didn't have to
Well-
wake up at 6:30 every morning.
Yeah, I think I finished
So
with like a 3.7 or something. So
Nice.
That's pretty good, actually,
That is good.
for 50 missing assignments.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, graduation was kind of an L, but it wasn't that big of a loss. I think the biggest loss for us was like having to. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
I know I said that weird, but shut up. But I think the biggest loss for me was like having to go, not having said goodbye, I guess, to all the friends that I made over like elementary school and middle school.
Yeah, even the
Yeah, that's
teachers.
And the teachers as well. Yeah, we
In high
didn't get like a yearbook
as
day. I
you
guess
get-
is what I'm saying.
As you get older, Gavin, you tell yours first.
I was just gonna say yearbook day is still coming up
Yeah.
in like August.
Kinda. Well,
So
we're
we
getting
won't be able to see
yearbooks, but
everyone.
we're not gonna.
Are they gonna mail them out to us?
Yeah, I thought they were gonna mail
I
them out.
hope
And that's
so.
another thing. That,
They did make us come up and pick up a replacement diploma at the school, so there is a possibility they'll do it that way.
Yeah, but even then, I don't think they'll have a ton of us available to
Like
sign in the
That's
same
true.
place.
I feel bad for the kids that are already on missions. They can't.
Yeah.
They
Who
don't
can't
get.
get-
their,
yeah,
well,
they
their
were-
parents get their yearbooks, but like they
That's true.
can't look at them until 2
And
years.
their
from now.
parents will cry because their little boy/girl is gone.
Yeah.
Probably boy.
But I
I don't
think.
think there's a lot of girls heading straight out after high school.
Yeah, I think the teachers, like as you get older, teachers impact you more.
Yeah, I agree. I think you kind of have more of a mutual respect.
Yeah, especially in high school. Like, I had a couple of teachers that I really liked, and that they
Liked
would
you too.
respect me. Yeah,
Yeah.
they liked me too, and so sometimes I miss them. Like
Yeah.
they were good. They were good.
That's reasonable.
people,
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes I miss them. But
I agree. It's where
Especially-
you're getting older and you actually like have. It's not like when you're
Attachments.
in elementary school and like you know your teacher, but they're more of like a.
like mom.
They're more of like a parent figure.
authoritative
Yeah.
figure, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
When you get to high
Whereas
school,
in-
they're like actually your friends.
Yeah, you
Although
can
I
talk
guess-
to them and stuff.
Right. I feel like that happens for a lot of authoritative figures as you
Yeah.
get older, like especially your parents.
Yeah, you
Kinda-
start to see them as.
Right, especially as you get your own kind of leadership positions and you kind of start to empathize with them a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
then you kind of gain that deeper love and respect for them.
Yeah,
But
for
Yeah.
sure. But anyways, especially rest of COVID, we can talk about sports now, right?
yeah, sure, that'd be fun.
Okay.
I was gonna say like there are pros and cons to COVID.
What's the pros?
Pros is I look better with a face mask. It's been proven. So okay.
That's it.
One pro. All right. So I went
You
to
don't
I
have
went
to
to
shave as much.
That's true. Yeah, I went to Lagoon on Thursday, and I had the face mask on for most of it,
Yeah.
and I got like 50 looks from other young ladies. So it was pretty
Epic.
epic, and it wasn't like the normal look that I get. That's like, look at that guy. He looks gross. But it was more like look at that guy. He actually looks pretty fine.
Smoke.
You know, as women talk.
As women
Like
talk in
a
their heads.
Womanizer.
But yeah, and then I had it off for a time, and I got like no looks. So, which I guess is better than the other look that I mentioned. But
The I guess we can't say names. Her look.
Sure.
The just random glance in the hallway.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Picking up what I'm putting down.
Cons of
And then
Corona?
cons,
Every
I think there's a
sports.
whole lot, yeah.
Yeah. Graduation.
This can go into, well, we hate China now. Donald does.
This podcast does not officially hate China. We are not affiliated with anti-Chinese politics.
What?
I'm affiliated
For
with
communism?
not spreading.
Besides anti-communism.
China freaking pretends they're communist. Sometimes they're more capitalist than we are.
Yeah, but
Kind of like
I think,
even Russia's not that communist anymore. Putin hates communism.
Yeah. Well, they haven't been communist since '91, dude.
Well, yeah, but they still like sort of lean that way sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially with like, I mean, they're probably closer to fascism than they are to communism now.
Yeah, but anyways, after
Anyway,
all
Sorry, back to what we were
this,
talking about.
after all this blows over, I think there is a strong possibility that we will go to war with China, and we'll probably kick their butts. Here's why: they may have the numbers, they don't have the good military training.
No.
Yeah.
But
Well, yeah, that's how they've
True.
always been though. Like even back at Cold War times, they had a massive standing army, but that doesn't mean anything
Yeah.
against firepower.
It's just
But-
numbers, yeah.
And then their country is at civil war already
Yeah.
with Hong Kong. And,
Right, yeah.
Hashtag free Hong Kong. This
Yeah.
is me personally. I'm not sure if this is a podcast thing, but
We're not going to get into it too much.
we'll have
then,
more
But-
politics another day.
so yeah,
Not on the same day as Last Jedi, though.
No, next time
That's
will be
another
Last
day.
Jedi discussion.
then
Yeah, the all the sporting events got canceled, besides NASCAR, which I think was still on for a
NASCAR
while.
was canceled for like 20 minutes,
Yeah.
and they're like,
well, I thought they played the video game.
"Huh?
I think they played the video game to they sent drivers like a VR set
That'd
of
be
the
kinda
car
cool.
and they
Oh,
raced.
do they still air that on TV?
Yeah, I think
That's
they
funny.
do. I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
But-
actually.
Yeah,
We need to have another VR day.
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
And then I think the basketball shutdown definitely hit us harder.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah,
That's when everything kind of
That
became
happened
real.
the day before
Yeah.
everything happened, so I remember that
Yeah.
day. We had that lacrosse game up in
Well-
Harriman, Gavin and I, and the bus was an hour late, so that was pretty cool. So we're already in low spirits because we got kind of whooped by Harriman. By the way, if you're from Harriman listening to this,
Okay.
Screw
uh,
Go
Fish in your own pond. Wait, no, that was Woods Cross.
actually,
Just
Harriman
kidding.
people are kind of cool. But I mean, don't beat us at lacrosse again. That was rude.
Well, especially because it was our home team. It was our home NBA team too.
Yeah, it was
It was the
go
Jazz.
there.
Yeah. And we're like,
My man.
we went to
Godzilla.
school the next day, and Cheryl's like,
Yeah.
my yoga teacher, her name's Cheryl. You can look her up. I don't care.
Last name
Or
not
you can
included.
cut it out. I don't know.
I don't feel like bleeping it out.
Okay, so anyways,
I already
she's like,
had to bleep out like
she
5
was
things.
telling all these kids, she's like, come on guys, you need to be happy, even if your NBA team got, everybody got Corona on it. And it was sad because Donnie got Corona the next day, or tested positive for Corona, and
Yeah.
he's like the pearl of Utah.
Right.
He is our
He's the
golden boy.
Donnie Mitchell.
It used to be Gordon, but Gordon said,
Screw Gordon Hayward.
F all of you guys.
And then he did the stanky leg, so that
Yeah.
was gross.
He said go Celtics and then left. But I think it was. But I'm glad the NBA is back.
When
Yeah.
does the game start? The official games? I know they're doing like scrimmages and
30th, so
stuff.
5 days from now.
Woohoo!
So, but I've been watching some of the scrimmage footage.
Go Jazz, go Thunder,
And-
go Bulls a little bit.
I don't think the Bulls are in it.
Oh,
I don't think they got invited.
oh, really? I forgot it was
Only a couple.
only the playoff teams or whatever, or the
No.
extended playoff teams.
I think a couple lower seeds got invited, but what was I trying to say? So
Beats me.
no, but these scrimmage videos, they are going off. Like these
I know.
guys are
I'm not
throwing.
sure.
Oh yeah.
They said this is going to be an asterisk. Oh, Asterisks.
Yeah, I mean,
here.
Asterisks.
Yeah.
but like they're throwing up alley oops. I swear. Like they're
Jazz about
dunking
to-
the ball.
About to
It's
win
crazy.
the COVID championship.
Ben Simmons is hitting threes. Who, if you know Ben Simmons, he has never hit threes in his entire life.
I think it's given a lot of athletes a lot more opportunity to practice,
Yeah.
hone their skills a little bit more in preparation for the season to start up again.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's good.
Uh,
That's
Not me.
2 pros.
Retired.
and baseball's going, so I guess that's good.
I mean, I guess that's cool. I started watching it, and I'm like,
Baseball
I
is
haven't
just-
watched live sports in like 5 months, but baseball still ain't gonna be it.
Baseball freaking sucks. It's fun to play. I love to play.
I know, it is
love
fun to play.
baseball.
Baseball's fun to
We need to
play,
get into
yeah.
like one of those men's softball leagues or something. That
Yeah.
you see on.
But like watching it, it's terrible. And the only good thing that come out of baseball is the sounds. Like,
That's, for those of you who don't know, that's the bat hitting the ball and then the ball hitting a chicken.
exactly what I was thinking.
All right.
But and then another thing is Mike Tyson. He's 54.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Mike
boxing
Tyson is
again.
getting back into boxing again.
Rocky 6 up in here.
Yeah, I think he might rock this dude's crap. I'm
Who's
not
he fighting?
Roy Jones Jr. I can't remember if he's.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know who he is. I don't know. My buddy
Mike
said.
Tyson.
Has Mike Tyson been like looking into boxing for a while again, like coming back? Or?
Oh yeah, he's ripped.
Oh,
Like
well,
some
yeah.
of these videos, he looks like he was in the 90s.
Hmm.
So whoever he's fighting against, they're
They're
going down.
That Champagny or something.
Yeah.
They're going
I
down.
think he's a rapper. That's what
Oh.
my other friend was
Is
saying.
it like one of those Logan Paul fights or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, Jake
Logan Paul, KSI.
and
Oh,
Nate
yeah,
Or Jake Paul.
Robertson, they're
Yeah, I heard about that.
they're fighting the same night. I think they're where are they? So you got the main event, right? And then you got the lower.
They're fighting at the same thing.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
but Mike Tyson.
Is it like
and this
is it
dude
like
is the main event.
stand-up comedians where they have like that warm-up person who comes and
No,
nobody
dude.
cares about them?
I
Yeah.
went and
So
saw
like
Jim Gaffigan
overall in
before,
one
dude,
boxing
dope.
night, you have like 10 fights.
Oh yeah.
So you're literally, if you do
It's quite a night.
pay-per-view, you are watching boxing for maybe 4 hours.
Or you could just
Yeah.
not watch it until the main fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could do that too. I mean, that's one time me and this other friend, I think we bought the Logan Paul KSI fight.
This isn't gonna be like the chick story, is it?
No. Why? What's our time?
45 minutes later.
What's our time?
Like an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, dang. We're doing good.
Holy cow.
Yeah, a little too good.
But so yeah, we watched that. We watched the Logan Paul KSI fight, and
Yeah.
I came over at like 4 o'clock, and I was there till 10.
I heard that
Watch the ending of that. It's pretty epic.
didn't Logan Paul win?
No.
No, KSI.
KSI.
Oh, KSI won,
But it
but
was
then
by
Logan Paul
split
was a baby
decision.
about it.
And Logan would have won, except he got penalized. I
Right,
think he
yeah, I heard
punched
about
him
that.
while he was down on the ground.
That's
Yeah,
what,
because he's basically
Victor
a
Drago does.
baby. He is basically a 30-something-year-old
And he should have
baby.
won. He's more ripped than KSI.
Hmm.
And then Logan's like, "Hey, you want to fight again after?" And then KSI's like, "No." British, but whatever.
No.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I think we're good. Are you good?
I think we're good. All right, gentlemen.
What's our sign off going to be?
Well, thanks for joining us.
Our sign off is going to be sorry for the audio quality.
I mean, yeah, but can I do it?
Sure, if you want. Let me just end real quick.
Yeah, let us all
With
sign off, and
everything
then
else.
Garlynn can do his thing.
Sure. All right. Garlynn's like, Team Rocket's blasting off again. But anyway, thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support.
Yeah.
We assume that will come in the future because we have so far received no support because this is our pilot episode. But thank you in advance for all the support.
Yeah.
Signing off, Connor Crutchfield.
Signing off, Michael Cunningham.
Signing off, Gavin Clifton.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for listening. If anybody does, this has been a lifelong dream of mine.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
Okay. We'll see you guys.